My name is John Salazar, and we've been at St. Clair's now for about 6 years. Um, Married, got 3 children, 3 girls, ages 7, 4, and 2, Andrea, Amber, and Addison. I would say that I was a little disconnected, little feeling a little bit lost even, because Tony approached me after church coming up. And he said, I think this may be a really good time in your life to consider going on a retreat. And it was like a door I hadn't knocked on, but had opened up. Always gone to church, had a real strong family upbringing in the Catholic faith. I've got a relationship with God. I don't need the church anymore. I thought, I'm kind of like this Christian army of one. And I didn't need it. I didn't need the congregation. I didn't need the church. Didn't need to listen to anyone. I had a good foundation, a good upbringing, and set off on my own. Boy, I spent years and years just kind of feeling an empty hole, a gap in my life. I kept wondering, what's going to fill it? What's going to fill it? And so, tried a lot of avenues, just, partying, drinking, women, and always just felt empty, something empty, something was missing. And I didn't understand because I was still praying and I was still trying to keep up some religious aspect, but it seemed like the longer I was going without it and the more things I tried to fill it with, the less that became an active part of my life. And then it was just like a realization that I needed to get back. I needed to have a family. I needed to have a religious family. To get back to the church, I needed to get back to praying because I had stopped praying altogether. And when I made that decision, I started to pray. And when I did, I had horrible, horrible demonic nightmares and stuff. Because you got to understand, this is a real battle for you. Right now, your soul's at risk, and you need to make that determination of which path you're going to take. I knew it wasn't anything good. I knew it was evil. And then I finally got to the point where I was just angry, and I just said, you know what? I said, I don't care what you do to me. I don't care how many nightmares you give me. I don't care if you manifest your presence right in front of me. And I know you can probably scare me to death. I said, but I'm not gonna stop praying. You can't keep me from God. I'm staying with the church, and I'm back. And so when I was invited to come out to the retreat, I made a decision that any of these bad things that I'm doing, like this, needs to cease. I don't know. The retreat just really solidified coming back again to the church. And I think what happened, the relationship grew in the sense that I had to leave things that I knew disconnected me from God. But that wasn't enough. There had to be some change. And I did feel some change, maybe not to the extent that I was hoping. I really wanted just some magnificent change to occur. It didn't happen to that extent, but it did happen enough to allow me to have, again, that knowing relationship with God.